Alright, I'm picking up here. Now I'm going to go into Anastasia's room, and so I have to wait. If you don't wait, that's okay. There is something on the teddy bear. I think it's a new card for Lucia. And I'm sorry if there's going to be a bit of a sound lag. That's because I noticed that my Dazzle system dropped quite a few frames in this recording.
Is it ready yet, Edgar?
Almost, Your Highness. I just need to test it out now. What did you want something like this for all of a sudden? Are you trying to stir up some kind of mischief?
Of course. You know her
Of
like
course
you know
not.
your left hand.
I'm working for the benefit of Mother Russia, that's all.
You mustn't make the Tsar and the Tsarina worry about you, you know.
It's
What I really
fine.
don't understand is,
My mother is so busy
why
with
do
the
I always
legacy that
spell
she never even
Tsar
thinks about me.
C-Z-C-R-A-R?
Not that talk again. Your Highness, it's finished.
Whoopee! Thanks, Edgar!
Promise me something. You must always use the mystic egg and the camera for the cause of good.
Of course, I promise.
And we get a camera, which, you know what this means. I'll just give you a hint.
Oh, and one more thing, Your Highness. Stay away from Prince Yusupal.
Remember how when how in battle usually you don't really see how much health or magic enemies have? That's enough said.
Oh,
Excuse me.
excuse me, madame.
What happened to her camera? Yikes.
Welcome to my shop.
My watch hasn't been working well.
That's a rare one. Made in Japan, eh? Just a minute.
That's kind of obvious, though. It seems as if none of the things are tying up, because Kano's appearing more often than he normally does.
Are you a Japanese gentleman, then?
Yes, I'm on a diplomatic tour of Europe. This is my first time here. It's lovely.
Yeah, spring is short but sweet here. Speaking of springs, yours was worn out. I've just replaced it.
I'm grateful.
And just to give you a little fact,
War's turned brutal lately. Everyone is
Edgar
worried about the future.
was the one who made another
Do you think it will
another
continue
camera
long?
that appears in Shadow Hearts from the New World, and that
Looks
one
that way. At
I
first, we
wish
all
you
thought it would be over
would have
by
had this in this
Christmas.
game, but you don't. Yeah, Worldwide War doesn't really end in a few months. We should have figured that out. Okay, snapshot and album. Album is kind of like summons in Final Fantasy. I'll show you some of the things. First, I'm getting the Pure Root. I'll show you the status. She is water. Anastasia's water. And she is a pretty good mage. And that's the library. And for breakfast the enemies. I'm gonna show you the ones that I'm rarely gonna use. Cash Steal to steal cash. Pillage Storm to steal items. Falling Leaves to lead battle. and Spirit Ward to drive one enemy away from the battlefield. I don't use Spirit Ward because it never worked for me. Infinity, we have our step, or personal profile, but again, I just showed you the album skills that I'm not going to use in my walkthrough. If I am going to use them, I'm not going to use them very often. So now I have to explore and talk to people, though I should be concerned because this is still the time when the Russian populace doesn't really like the Tsar. Yeah, what a clever way to hide. Well, it's kind of obvious he wasn't going to church. Let's see what he has to say. Yeah, that's the problem I have with this, is that Rasputin has been highly demonized in recent culture. Like, for example, the animated movie Anastasia, he is pretty much practically dead. But if I'm not saying that he is good, I'm just saying that it's open for discussion, because he is a very mysterious character. Or that guy, just to let you know, that's not Nikolai.
Preparation's been completed. Yes, sir. All's well. The stalemate on the front line means practically no security in the city.
What makes no sense is that there wasn't really much of a stalemate in the East, because the reason why Russia was beaten by Germany.
I can't quite hear it all. Victory reception? One chance? There's only one thing to do.
Time to put two and two together. Yeah, cameras are a bit clumsy at this time. And noisy.
What was that?
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to hide a bulky
You're
camera.
alone in a most unseemly place.
I suppose so, Lord Rasputin.
You're different than your sisters. Very curious and brave.
Which is odd
But
because
children like that
of
often die
her
young.
siblings, you only heard
I
of her
heard.
after Lexi.
You're planning something for the victory reception.
Oh, so you overheard me, did you? It's unfortunate to snuff out a young life, but you have nothing to fear, my dear. Your family will follow soon afterwards.
What did you say?
Yeah,
Shout
Great
as
Crisis
much
is
as
back.
you like. No one will come to help you.
That's where you're wrong.
Kill her.
Now, most of this is going to be automatic, so I'm going to pause it. Pause as she continues running through the streets. Alright. We'll see you later then.